Good evening, everyone. This is North Shore Preparedness coming to you from the beautiful shores of Lake Ontario. Today is Sunday, January the 17th, 2021.0. I hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. And I just wanted to bring you guys a little video about dollar store prepping, okay? Now, we're smack dab in the middle of a lockdown here, okay? So, that's fine and dandy. There are still some stores open, okay? So, we got the grocery stores open that we can walk into. We got Tractor Supply, or TSC, open that we can walk into. Which you guys saw, I did some preps over at Tractor Supply the other day. Thank you ever so much again, Auntie T, for that. And we have the dollar store that we can walk into. So I've been prepping at all three places, okay? I was out today, I had to hit the grocery store for a couple of items. And while I was there, the dollar store is just like on the next block across the street from it. So I thought, okay, well, I'll go in there. And the reason why I went in there is because I needed these blades, okay? I've been meaning to go in there. And now these blades, I use those for work, okay? So, you know, in my work, there's a little bit of cutting that I have to do. These are utility knife blades. So I use these to put into my utility knife and sort of prep my work before I get into it, okay? Now, these aren't the best blades, you know, but they are $1.50 per package, okay? Now, I could go out and get the top name brand, like Olfa. Olfa, I think these start at like 10 bucks a pack. So for $3, I got 2 packs of blades. I don't have to do a lot of heavy cutting, so these ones work just fine for me. So I went in, I got myself a couple of packs of those while I was in there. And that was my purpose for hitting the dollar store today. Now, some of you guys know that I've got some holes in my preps that I'm tidying up over the winter. And if you guys haven't assessed your preps and looked at the holes in them and tidy those up over the winter, you should be doing that, okay? So, as many of you know, some of the holes in my preps are canned vegetables, okay? So, I went in and I got myself, while I was there, 4 cans of canned whole mushrooms because I love these things. They're great to fry in a pan and have with a steak, or just as on a side dish by itself. And I also got some canned corn. Okay, I got 4 cans of that as well. So I got 8 more cans of canned vegetables to add to my preps. Now these things here, all right, these cans of corn, the prices are going up, guys. These used to be 88 cents, like just a couple of weeks ago. They are now $1. So the price is going up. You're talking about 12 cents a can. So, you know, that's an extra 50 cents for 4 cans. So, I mean, you know, prices are going up. So get it now and fill in those gaps in your preps, okay? So I got 8 more cans of vegetables. Now, what I will be doing every time I go into the dollar store to fill in these gaps in my preps is I will be getting canned vegetables to add to my storage, okay? So those are some items. Now, I spent about $50 today, guys. So, you know, you might be thinking, wow, 50 bucks, that's a pretty big dollar store haul. But to be honest with you, it's really not. Because some items over there are, you know, they're not all $1. Items at the dollar store are, you know, some of them are 2 for $1, and then, you know, items range up into the $3 and $4 range, okay? Like, you know, you can get your kitchen supplies over there. Can opener today. Should always have an extra can opener lying around. It's a good thing to have. You know, you can get your kitchen supplies over there. You can get your cleaning supplies over there. They had some Lysol wipes, so I picked some of that up. You know, you can also they've got protein products over there too, right? Like they have items like this. Every time I'm in the dollar store, I try and pick up at least one protein product. Okay, so this today is what I got, and they have items like this in there too. Now this is the off-brand Spam. You know, the one that's got a little key in the bottom. It's that one. And these are $1.50 over there now. Now, if you wanted to go out and buy a regular can of brand name Spam, that's $4.59 or 69 cents. And this is pretty much the exact same product, okay? If you want to add any of that into your storage. And that guy, I think, was $2.50. You know, that's just a canned ham. You know, you can slice that up and make it into a ham salad, or cook it and eat it warm, whichever you want to do with it. So you can get your protein products over there as well. The dollar store, guys, is a fantastic place to prep. Right? So even though we're in full lockdown, I'm still in full prepper mode here now, okay? Now, if any of you guys know me, you will know this. Every time I'm in the dollar store, I don't walk out without at least some salt. Now these are 2 for $1.50, so I always get a couple if I'm picking up salt that day. And I also got today this salt here. And now this is your coarse Himalayan pink salt, and it comes with a grinder built into it, okay? Now that's pretty much for me when I, like if I'm sitting down to have my dinner and I'm going to put some salt and pepper on it, this is the salt I'm going to put on top of it, okay? Now, these are $2.50 over there. However, you know, the grocery store just across the road, they want $6 for these. So be smart and get items like this over at the dollar store. Items like these over the dollar store. Now, this salt here, this is your iodized, if you can see that, this is iodized table salt, okay? Now, you do want some iodine in your diet. The iodine will help to prevent goiters, okay? So there's a health benefit to that. And, of course, pepper, right? So you can get your seasonings, you can get some spices over there. So don't forget to, you know, prep salt, pepper, and your spices. Okay. Now, you can also get your your health and wellness products at the dollar store. Okay. And these are some of the items I'm talking about. Okay. Now I got a couple of sets of glasses. And you can get them, like you can see, these are, if you can see that, these are the 2+ prescription or strength, whatever you want to call them. These ones I use for reading. And, you know, there's another one that I wear, I think it's 1+, I use for, which I'm wearing on my head now. I use those for, like looking at the TV and doing YouTube and stuff like that. Now they also got your vitamins and minerals over there, alright? They got your vitamin D and your vitamin C. And if you're not taking those, you should be. These aren't cheap. These are $3 or $4 a bottle. And these glasses here, they're pretty cheap. They're $1.25. So that's not terrible. But you can get your health and wellness products over there too, okay? So, yeah, I got a number of items today. But, you know, for $50, I didn't get 50 items. But I did get a pretty good haul, and I covered a lot of bases here too. You know, I got 8 more cans of vegetables into to cover up the holes in my canned vegetable preps. You know, obviously I got some health and wellness products. Every time well, not every time I go to the dollar store, but probably every third time I go to the dollar store, I pick up some of these glasses. Because, you know, somebody could stop by and have forgotten their glasses in the truck or whichever, and you can just pull out a set of those and offer them to wear, and you know, you can just let them have them. They're so inexpensive, right? Now, one thing I have been learning, and I learned it from over at the Alaska Prepper. One thing I've been buying every now and again when I'm in the dollar store is comfort items. Like, this is a boxed cake mix, okay? And this is canned cake icing. Now, I think this cake mix was $1.50, and I believe this icing mix was also $1.50. Now, if you go watch the Alaska Preppers videos, he opened up a jar of this that was 5 years old, and he said it was just fine. Tastes like it was just bought yesterday. So these things will be fine beyond their best buy date, like a few years even, and he has proven that. So these are great. Excuse me. These are great things to put back into your pantry for some comfort. Okay. Now, you can have this cake mix for, cake and icing. You can have a nice iced cake for about $3. Alright? Now, what would it cost you to go out and buy a cake, say, from the store? Right? 10, 12 bucks, 15, 20 maybe, depending on what type of cake you're looking at or buying and where you're buying it. So, comfort items. Now, when it comes to comfort items, it's really important to have those into your pantry. And I did get some more today. I got some of these, and I got some of these. These are, call it a pyramid bar. You can see it's thin wafers with the cocoa, coffee flavored chocolate inside of there. These are just like a coffee crisp bar, okay? There's 5 of these in here, and it's $1.50. Now, if you go out and you buy one coffee crisp bar at the variety store, that's going to run you, maybe near into $2, $1.50 or whatever. They may have a special sale on 2 for $2 from time to time, but there's 5 bars of these in here. They're very nice, and these will add some normalcy into your life. A little bit of normalcy, a little bit of comfort. In a bad situation, like if the balloon goes up or whatever, you're going to want to have stuff like this, and you're going to want to have stuff like this. Now, these are called wafers, waferettes. That's probably just French. These are chocolate cream filled rolled wafers, and these are very, very tasty. So this is another nice sweet snack that I keep in the house. I don't eat a lot of them myself. If I open a jar of this will probably last me 4 or 5 months. I'll go in and I'll pull out 1 or 2 sticks every now and again, and I'll have one of those. And same with this bag of candy bars here too. There's 5 in here. I may have one once a month type of deal. So that little bag of candy bars will last me a long time, as will these nice wafer treats. Okay. So in and along with that, what I also got, because I love them, I like salty things too. I like salty snacks as well. And one of my go-to snacks is Bugles. Okay? These regular old Bugles. Now, they didn't have these in the big bags. These were just the small bags. These are 85-gram bags. So it's a little less than 1/4 pound. But I love these snacks. Okay, it's nice salty. Now, they did have the big bags of Bugles, but they were the ranch flavor, and I'm not a fan of the ranch flavor. I like these original ones. I was looking for these in the big bag, but they did not have any, so I just left those big bags of ranch ones there. And I got a couple of these. Now, other salty snacks that I enjoy are these original Bits and Bites. Not the barbecue ones or the cheesy ones, just the old original ones. I remember eating these as a child, and they were a very, very nice salty snack treat, like a potato chip or whatever. It's not something you eat all the time, but it is very, very nice to have in the house. Like if I open this bag, this will probably last me 2 months. And if I open up a bag of these Bugles, well, I go through these a little bit faster, to be honest with you. A bag of these Bugles will probably last me a week. Close to a week. So I just have a few in the evening, and that's pretty much it. But that's what I got at the dollar store today. Just because we're on lockdown, it doesn't mean we need to stop prepping, okay? Whatever stores are open, keep going and getting your preps done, guys, because we need to exercise our shopping whenever we are able. You know, whatever store is open, go do it. Go get your preps done. Go get your preps on. We can still prep even in a lockdown, okay? So there's your dollar store shopping for today, guys. So that's what I've got for you. This is going to be North. Out for now, guys.